In a kingdom far away, there lived a king who had 3 sons. The king was growing old and wished to find a worthy successor among his sons. To determine who was most fit to rule, he devised a challenge. Whoever could bring back the most beautiful and magical feather would inherit the kingdom. The eldest son, Eric, set out first. He rode his horse into the depths of the forest, determined to prove his worth. After a day's journey, he stumbled upon a magnificent peacock. Its feathers shimmered with every color of the rainbow, and Eric was certain that it would win him the kingdom. But as he reached out to pluck a feather, the peacock let out a loud screech and flew away, leaving Eric empty-handed and frustrated. Undeterred, the middle son, Lars, embarked on his own quest. He ventured into the mountains, where he came across a majestic eagle. Its feathers gleamed in the sunlight, and Lars was convinced that they were the key to his victory. With great effort, he managed to catch the eagle and pluck a feather from its tail. But as soon as he did, the eagle let out a deafening cry and flew off into the sky, leaving Lars with nothing but a sense of failure. Finally, it was the youngest son, Ivan's turn. Unlike his brothers, Ivan was not as strong or as skilled, but he possessed a kind heart and a keen sense of intuition. Instead of setting out immediately, he spent days pondering the challenge, seeking advice from wise old sages and humble peasants alike. One day, while walking through the village, Ivan came across a small, injured sparrow. Its feathers were dull and bedraggled, but its eyes sparkled with resilience. Ivan nursed the sparrow back to health, and as a token of gratitude, the sparrow plucked a single feather from its wing and handed it to Ivan. With the feather in hand, Ivan presented himself before the king and his brothers. At first, they scoffed at the humble offering, but as Ivan told the story of the sparrow and the kindness it had shown him, the king's heart softened. Moved by Ivan's compassion and wisdom, the king declared him the rightful heir to the kingdom. And so, Ivan became the new king, ruling with fairness and benevolence, proving that true magic lies not in grandeur or extravagance, but in the simple acts of kindness and empathy.